Okay, well, I had been watching a video or a couple different videos from guys who cut their own wood. You know, they were complaining, one guy mentioned about, you know, how wood, as it dries out, it checks and you get splits back in it. Now, I tried an experiment. This is wood that I cut last year. Ash, and I've got a certain project in mind for these. And as an experiment, you know, these have been sitting for a good 6 months. But as an experiment, I coated the ends to see if I could minimize that checking that goes on. Because sometimes they'll split a foot back, you know, and that ruins the wood. You always end up cutting that piece off then when you make something. Because what it is, you know, the wood the moisture wants to come out of the end grain. So that dries out before this dries out. Well, by sealing the ends, you get an even drying on them. But what I did to seal the ends was a mixture, half and half, of turpentine and pine tar. Now, I've been real happy with the way that works. You know, I use it as a finish on the wood anyway. So it doesn't matter to me if it darkens it up, because the whole thing will be done, you know, when the project is done, it'll all be covered with that. But as a way of preserving them edges, this seems to work really well. And I'm sure that's, you know, if you buy a 2x4, they'll have either green or red, some kind of a finish on the ends. And I never knew what that was for, but I'm sure that is to keep it from checking on the ends. But, you know, rather than the commercial method, this method works very well. You know, the only thing is if you were going to put a different color stain on, then you would end up trimming that like an inch off the end. But like I say, for me it doesn't matter because I'll be using this mixture anyway. But that has worked out very well. And, you know, if you can save that much of a wood, you know, you go through a lot of work to cut that wood. No point letting it just go bad.